Hey guys, this is Red Berry, and today I'm going to show y'all some of the components of how to make a roux. It's very simple. 2 ingredients: flour, all-purpose regular flour, and oil, just regular vegetable oil. And what you want to do is combine equal parts. So it doesn't matter how much you want to make, it's always equal parts of flour and oil. And what you want to do is bring it up to a slow heat, and as you're bringing it up to the heat, you just want to stir and stir and stir and stir until it's all combined. Now normally I make my roux, or my mom actually makes my roux in huge batches, like 5 pounds of flour at a time, and she makes it in the microwave, which is a whole nother video. But this is the traditional way of doing it. Some people even do it in the oven, and this is just the old traditional way of doing it. And right now, as most of y'all know, I'm not home, so I'm just going to make a small batch here for later, doing a chicken stew with dumplings I'm going to do, and also that long-awaited gumbo. To have gumbo, you definitely need a roux. Now, for an okra gumbo, which is totally different from just a chicken and sausage gumbo, your okra will do your thickening, but some people still put a little bit of roux. A lot of what we cook down in Cajun country starts with a roux. We have a saying down here that when we're going to do something, first you make a roux. So that's just an old saying. And to be a true Cajun, you definitely have to know how to make a roux. So if you'd marry a Cajun, that would be one of your learning techniques. Okay, now as you can see, I have mine all combined, and it's a beautiful light tan color, beige color. And when I'm going to be finished with this roux, it's going to almost be the color of this pot, which is a black orange skillet. I'm going to bring it really dark. You can bring it many levels of colors. You know, some people do a light roux, which is like the color of peanut butter. And but I always cook with a dark roux. My family, especially my husband, loves a dark gumbo. And he doesn't go for a light gumbo. Or if I make a chicken stew, I always use a dark roux. Now, once you make a roux, if you want to make, let's say, a batch and you don't use it all, or you want to make a bigger batch that you want to keep, not to have to make a roux every time you want to do a dish. Like I said, we do roux in big 5-pound batches, and it keeps in our fridge as long as we use it. I mean, it will stay there and be fine. Now, as you can see, this whole time I've been talking to you, I've never stopped stirring. And that is the first important thing to make in a roux. Do not stop stirring. Now, once you become, a pro at this, or you've done it a million times, you can stop a minute. Don't walk away, though. Stop a minute, let the flour cook. You want the flour to cook out, and it gets rid of that floury taste. But you can see it bubbling now. I got it bubbling pretty good. And but you just want, if you do stop stirring and just walk away, it will burn. It will burn on you quick. And once it burns, there's nothing to do but throw it away and start over. Okay, it's starting to boil pretty good. So I'm just going to continue to stir. And what I'll do is I'll come back and tell you about how long it took, and do a second video to show y'all the color stages. I might show y'all the different color stages because I don't want this video to hang out too long. and I don't have any video editing software. So, and when you're cooking it, you'll see it's thin, and as it cools down, it will thicken up. And sometimes, well, most times, once you got it done and you put it in the fridge, let's say, you will see oil rise to the top. You can do two things. You can either pour off that oil, which is not what I do, but you can do that, or just stir it back into your roux in your jar, your container, and go ahead and use your roux like you normally would. Okay, so this is a process that, you know, it just takes time, love, and patience, and lots of stirring, as you can see. But your color will change. You know, I can stop for a few seconds, and but you want to do this on a day where you know you feel you're not going to have many interruptions. You know, people stopping by, or kids, you know, needing your attention. Also, when you do this in your house, a lot of times we do this outside. When you do this in your house, it will smell. I mean, it will leave a smell. Not that it's a bad smell, but it's just a smell that you want to air out your house. You want to open up the windows. You want to spray stuff. You just want to get rid of that smell. It's a very heavy smell, and when you get to somebody's house, you know they've made a roux. You cannot keep it a secret because of the smell. That and cabbage is two things. When you cook cabbage, well, it leaves a smell too. Okay, well, just gonna cook, and you know, I don't want you just watching this bubbling, stirring pot for 10 or 12 minutes of video. So I'll come back and show y'all. I hope everybody's having a good day. I'll talk to y'all soon. This is Red Berry. Bye.